Hi again. So if you've been watching my videos recently, you might have seen the one that I put out at the end of my fitness challenge. I did a 1-year fitness challenge where I tried to get into the best shape that I could naturally. No PEDs, not even any protein powders. I wanted it to be as natural as possible. During that challenge I had a bad injury. I tore the pectoral muscle off the sternal attachment. It's pretty nasty. More or less healed at the end of the 3 months and I was doing okay. So after putting the work in to get a half decent physique, I thought, okay, maybe a good new challenge would be to see if I can maintain this, but by doing the least amount of work possible. Mainly it was my own curiosity. I was just thinking whether I could actually keep the physique while doing the minimal amount of work possible. But then it got me thinking, okay, so there's lots of guys out there who don't even want to put the effort in because they feel like it's just too much of a burden with their time, or they're just not motivated enough to exercise. I thought, well, if I could prove to them that you can actually still build muscle while doing the absolute bare minimum, then it would be definitely worth trying. I purposely chose bodyweight squats and press-ups because it would give an all-over body workout while not just potentially building muscle but also endurance because of the cardiovascular component. To be honest, I'm not much of a fan of cardio usually. I do walk a lot, but the only time I get intense cardio is when I'm late for a bus. So it was also interesting to see how that side of it would affect me personally. What I didn't expect was how quickly I would feel a change. I did the same workout almost every other day, so 2 to 3 times a week, 1 set of press-ups to failure, 1 set of squats to failure, and that's it. Yet already by the second week, only 5 sessions in, I already started to feel more flexible and fitter than I did before. So if you're out there and you're watching this, you've not really got any excuses not to do it because everybody can squeeze 2 to 3 5-minute training sessions in. You don't even need weights. Oh, and by the way, as you can see, I figured it would be more entertaining to do these exercises in different places throughout the challenge. Maybe it's the kid in me that liked the different backgrounds in Mortal Kombat video games, or maybe I'm just a kind-hearted soul that thought it would be more entertaining for you guys. Either way, no matter the weather, I was out there doing my thing. Obviously I've speeded it up, otherwise the video would be like an hour long, but that does make it harder to see my rep count, which, to be honest, I thought would have grown exponentially throughout the challenge. But surprisingly it didn't. It just seemed to hover around the 35 to 50 mark, depending on different factors like how well I'd slept or if I'd been working that day. My job is quite a physically demanding one, so obviously those days that I was working I'd be a little bit more tired than normal. But the rep count wasn't nearly as important as making sure I reached momentary muscular failure, or very close to it, because that's when the muscle fibres would break, causing them to grow bigger, or at least they definitely would for a beginner, maybe even for an intermediate resistance trainer, but for me, a guy with over 20 years of on-off training, it was unlikely such a small amount of training would stimulate muscle growth, and if it did, it would be minimal. If you're interested to see if there was a difference, then stay tuned till the very end of the video, where you'll be able to compare it to how I looked at the beginning.
Return to the Mac, get up what it is, what it does, what it is, what it isn't. Looking for a better way to get up out of bed instead of getting on the internet and checking a new hit. Me get up, first shot, come strut walking. A little bit of humble, a little bit of cautious. Somewhere between like Rocky and Cosby's for the game. Nope, y'all can't copy yet. Bad moonwalking, and this here is our party. My posse's been on Broadway, and we did it all way. Chrome music, I shed my skin and put my bones into everything I record to it. And yeah, I'm on. Let that stage light go and shine on down. Got that Bob Barker suit game and Plinko in my style. Money, stay on my craft and stick around for those pounds. But I do that to pass the torch and put on for my town. Trust me, on my INDEPENDENT shit hustling. Chasing dreams since I was 14 with the 4-track bustin'. Halfway across that city with the back question. Labels out, now they can't tell me nothing. We give it to the people, spread it across the country.
Here we go back, this is the moment, tonight is the night. We'll fight till it's over, so we put our hands up like the ceiling can't hold us. Like the ceiling can't hold us. Here we go back, this is the moment, tonight is the night. We'll fight till it's over, so we put our hands up like the ceiling can't hold us. Like the ceiling can't hold us.
Now, can I kick it? Thank you, yeah, I'm so damn grateful. I grew up really wanna go fronts, but that's what you get when Wu-Tang raised you. Y'all can't stop me, go hard like I got an 808 in my heartbeat. And I'm eating at the beat like it gave a little speed to a great white shark on shark week. Raw, time to go off, gone, deuces goodbye. I got a world to see, and my girl, she wanna see Rome. Caesar make you a believer, nah, I never ever did it for a throne. That validation comes from giving it back to the people. Now, sing this song and it goes like, raise those hands, this is our party. We came here to live life like nobody was watching. I got my city right behind me. If I fall, they got me. Learn from that failure, gain humility, and then we keep marching.
And we go back, this is the moment, tonight is the night. We'll fight till it's over, so we put our hands up like the ceiling can't hold us. Like the ceiling can't hold us. We go back, this is the moment, tonight is the night. We'll fight till it's over, so we put our hands up like the ceiling can't hold us. Like the ceiling can't hold us.
But so we put our hands up. But so we put our hands up.
Okay, so that is the end. Whether or not I actually look any different than when I did at the beginning, I'll let you guys decide that. But hopefully I'll see you next time. Ciao.